Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got my what's in my makeup bag tutorial video for you. As you can see, I have already done my eyeshadow, only because I don't tend to wear eyeshadow on a daily basis, especially when I go to work. Unless I'm working at night time, then I might make a bit more of an effort and put some eyeshadow on. So just for the sake of the video, I have already put my eyeshadow on. I will slot that video in at the end of applying the rest of my makeup. But this here is my makeup bag. This I actually bought from Australia, and it was from a shop in Australia called Cotton On. It's like a jumbo size. It's got like a big zip on it. It's pretty big. You can fit a lot in it. It reminds me of like a Mary Poppins bag because I can fit so much in it, and I'm constantly digging around in there trying to find stuff. It does need a good wash. Obviously you can see it's really dirty, but I love it. So once I've applied my moisturizer, I then will go for my under eyes. And what I do apply for that is this, which is a Makeup Revolution, and it's a cushion corrector in the shade Peach. Peach is a really good shade to counteract dark circles underneath the under eye. So I always apply 2 dots and just blend it in. I will use a blending sponge for this, and this is one which is from Mask. So I got in a 2-pack. Obviously, as you can see, it's really dirty and needs cleaning, but hey ho. So next up, and this is a new thing that I've actually been trying, I'll apply my foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation in the shade Natural Rose, number 12. And what I'll do is I'll put a small circle on my hand like so. And then I will get my primer, which is also by L'Oreal, and it's the, I think it's the Infallible, it is coming off a bit, Infallible Mattifying Primer. And what I'll do is I'll squirt once, oh it's running out, just in the middle. And then I will get my foundation brush, which is actually by Avon, and literally go straight in there. Around, and then dot it all over my face.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Oh, oh. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. No, no. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feel so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are all.
So once that's blended in, I'll then get my concealer, which is the Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer. Again, I live for this. This is great. I struggle really bad with dark circles, and I am also starting to get a few little creases around the eye area, which I'm not happy about, but that's life, I guess. And this is one of the best concealers. It helps to cover that up. So what I'll do is I'll apply it under both my eyes, like so. I will usually apply a bit to the lid as well. I'll go once down the middle of the nose, once down the chin, and then just on the forehead, right in the center. Then I get my brush, which is a Real Technique brush. I don't know what number it is or anything like that, but this is just, it's just a flat, like, concealer brush. And then I just dab it in. So once I've done that, I'll then get my L'Oreal Infallible Magic Loose Powder. This is also a new thing that I've been doing. I still can't decide whether like I actually really like doing this or not. I'm going to take a beauty blender. I think this is one that I probably maybe just got from Primark, I don't know. Beauty blenders are also a new thing to me. I do want to start trying the beauty blending technique with the foundation. So I want to get some nice proper beauty blenders before I try that one out. So I'll dab it in like that. These ones are nice ones because they've got the points so that you can get right in the corner. So I'll leave that for a few minutes just to set that under eye. Next then, I will get my press powder, which is by Wet n Wild, and it's the Photo Focus press powder in the shade Warm Light. And I use my powder brush, which is also by Real Technique, but I don't know, I've had it for a while, so I don't know what the number of that one is. And I'll just put it in and go.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine.
So next up, I'll then take my bronzer, which is a Bronze Glow. This is actually from Primark. It costs £2.50 and I love it. This is my main bronze like powder that I use, and it's in the shade Sun Dipped. I do also use Hoola, but Hoola, I kind of do like a mixture sometimes, but sometimes the Hoola one I find can be a little bit too harsh, just for like going to work just on a daily basis. So I tend to use that if I'm going somewhere, pretty much. And I'll take my Kabuki brush, which is by e.l.f., which is again is also old, and I'll put that in and just go to town. I'll then take my Spectrum A04 brush, which is the one there with the dome end on it, and I'll use that one just to try and like give like a little bit of a contour to the cheekbones. So now I'll go back and get my powder brush and I'll just wipe that powder away. Next up, this actually isn't in my makeup bag, but it is what I use on a daily basis. I do put 2 of the pencils in my makeup bag, like if I'm going anywhere. But at the moment it's still in a box because it's still quite new and I don't want to take them out the box. But it's my Benefit Brow Kit and it's the Supernatural Brows by SACCONE. What I'll do is I'll go in on this shade here, which is 3.5, and I'll use that just on the inner brow just to fill in those gaps. And then I'll go in on this shade here, which is shade 4, and I'll do that just on the tail end of the brows. Then I'll powder them down with a foolproof brow powder, and then I will then go in with the 3D brow tones then just to give them a bit of a lift. So I'm just going to go straight in on that one for you.
I can feel your energy pulsating
So that's how I do my brows. Normally I would put the highbrow glow just above the brow bone. What was that? Gobby. Yeah, normally I'd put the highbrow glow just above the, just on the brow bone below the brow, just to make them pop a bit. But I have actually got a shade that I want to put from my eyeshadow just to put under there, but I didn't want to put it on until I'd done the rest of my face, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I do to my brows. I put that little box just over there because it's so precious. I'll then go in, yeah, with my highlighter. The highlighter that I use is from Wet n Wild, and it's the highlighting powder, and it's in the shade Precious Petals. Sorry, it's really grubby. I don't know if you can see that. The light's shining on it. Favourite highlighters. And what I'll use for that is I'll use my limited edition Real Technique brush, and this is number 302. And what I'll do is I'll just pop that in there, and like so. I don't like to go too far down. And then I'll go in with a highlighting brush, and this is one of the ones from the LMX Beauty Kit. And then I'll pop that just right on the tip of the nose, a little bit down the bridge, and then on the Cupid's bow. And that's what I do with my highlighter, as you can see. So my face is hopefully glowing. So I will then go in on mascara, but I want to do my eyes and that. So I'm going to slot that video in right now of me doing my eyes, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to just finish them off and do my mascara.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Oh, oh. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. No, no. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feel so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love.
Okay, so I finished the eyes. I just applied this shade here, and I just put that on the brow bone and on the inner corners. Because the purple, I was quite disappointed with the purple in the palette. It just wasn't quite as intense as I wanted it to be. So I have actually cheated a little bit, and I've used my Morphe Boss Mood palette, and I've applied this colour and this colour here, a mixture of those, just to make that purple shade pop a bit more. And I've also applied that to my under eye as well. So now we're going to do mascara. So I have two mascaras in my everyday makeup bag, and they're both by Benefit, as Benefit do the best mascaras in my opinion. And the first one, I'm not going to use this one, but the first one is the Roller Lash. And this one here is in the brown shade, only because brown coloured mascara tends to make green eyes pop a little bit more. It's not quite as intense as like a black mascara is, so I do tend to go for a brown one. So that's the one that I'd normally use every day. The only thing is it's coming to the end now and it gets a bit clumpy, but I do still try and use that quite a bit. And then the second one, which is the one I am going to use now, is also by Benefit, and it's the Bad Gal Bang mascara, which is this one here. And I do sometimes use this one in the day as well. I think sometimes it just depends. If I've got very tired eyes, I tend to put this on because it hides the fact that they are looking very tired and drawn. So we're going to apply this one today. I like this one. I like that it gives, it lengthens, separates, and just makes those eyelashes really pop. So we're just going to apply that now.
No need to run and hide, no, no. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feels so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded
So that's it. I love the mascara. It's so nice. I feel like it makes my eyes look bigger as well. So that's it. That's normally what I do. And then on my lips, I just put like a Nivea moisturising lip balm on it. It's got no colour to it at all, but it just moisturises the lips. Or sometimes I will use like an EOS as well. I might just apply a little bit, just for a bit of moisture. But obviously, again, for the purpose of the video, I am going to apply one, and I think I'm going to go for my Lottie London. So I'm going to go for my Lottie London Slay All Day product. I'm going to use the Work It lip liner, and then I'm going to use the hashtag TBT lip gloss.
It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. 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 Helps us break each other's hearts.
I love the Lottie London lip glosses. This is the only one I've got. I do want to get some more, but I love it because it's really lightweight. And even though it's a matte one, it's actually really moisturising and it hydrates the lips. So that's it for the look. A couple more things I will speak to you about, which are still in my makeup bag, just because. And I've got my little Hoola. I don't have the full size one, I've only got the little tester ones of that. I've got like a teeny tiny beauty blender, which is disgustingly dirty. I've got this by Soap and Glory, which is Love at First Blush. I don't really tend to wear blush anymore, but that there, it's so pretty. It really does give a really good glow. And considering I don't wear blush, I also have another blush in here, and this is by Topshop, and it's a shimmer powder blush. This also is so pretty. It's got like a gold undertone to it, so it'd be really nice. I might actually start using that again during the summertime, as it is officially spring now. Yeah, I'll definitely be popping that out soon. I also have this here is a Wonder Kiss, and it's an essential lip scrub. I don't use this too much, but it is quite good at getting like that dead skin. As you know, I struggle with a lot. I have this here, which is by Botanic Beauty. This is like the blonde shade. It's a brow gel, and this was actually something that I got in my Birchbox. So I was using that all the time to do my brows, and then obviously I invested in a Benefit brow kit. So I don't really use that much, but I still keep it on me. And I've got a foundation brush which is by Spectrum, and it's the Spectrum CO2 brush. I use that when I use a different foundation, when I go for like more of like a little bit darker shade for evening time. So at the moment I think it's got the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear foundation, so that's what I've been using that one for. And then last but not least, I always put just some like matte lipstick in there because you never know. And at the moment it's the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour, and that's in the shade Fatal Kiss. So it's just a nude one for you, but the Rimmel Stay Matte collection do really nice matte lipsticks. So, and that's it. And then also I have these here, which are my mirrors. They did used to join, but they broke. I've had them for years. This is how I do my makeup in the morning, is these tiny mirrors. And the reason is because I'm used to it and I love doing it with this. I can't hack go into a big mirror every morning, and I can sit in bed and do it with these. So that's also in my makeup bag. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Head over to my Instagram channel, which is this way here, and also head over to my Twitter account. And until next time guys, take care.